All right, we're here with Believe in Tennessee. Guys, we got a great show tonight. I know we're still licking our wounds from the game, from the Florida game, but guys, we got a treat here, guys. I got a special guest here with us. This man right here, I spent 6 years with, at Florida State, also at Texas A&M, and I'm going to tell you what, he should have an honorary pass at the Mackey Awards because he's had so many guys. I'm telling you, he's one of the best at developing tight ends around. And just a great friend. And I'm going to tell you what, man, you want to talk about recruiting? He could talk a starving dog off a meat truck now. I've been out recruiting with this man, and I'm telling you now, he's been phenomenal and still phenomenal in that way. But phenomenal, a heck of a coach, developed kids, still been coaching 30-plus years and go at that thing like he's 25 years old, and I love it, and I always think about that. You my brother. Assistant coach at Colorado, Tim Brewster.
Jay, it's great to be with you, my friend. I mean, you and I, we've been down that road and whether or not it's on the field or whether or not it's on the road recruiting, whatever it may be. And you hit on it. For me, it's all about my love for the game.
Yes,
my love. I truly believe if you love football, football will love you back.
Yes.
And this is my 37th season. Okay.
Wow.
And coach, I'm as jacked as if it was the first, and I'm so excited to be at Colorado with Coach Prime, and we're doing some amazing things. We, when you, Jay, and you understand this better than most, we turned over the whole roster. I mean, we got a brand new football team here.
How was that when y'all showed up? Because, I remember when we showed up at A&M. I remember the work we did, but, take us from when you're at Jackson State, right? 2022, you get there.
Right.
What is it the same? I mean, when you came in, I know the energy you guys had at Jackson State, and y'all did a phenomenal job there. But when you showed up at Colorado, it's kind of a different culture, a different place, but you guys brought something phenomenal. I mean, it's taking college football by storm. And I just want to get some thoughts from you on that.
Yeah. It's, Jay, okay, so first and foremost, we did an amazing job at Jackson State, won a SWAC championship, went 11-1, had a great deal of success. And then when Coach Prime made a decision to come to the University of Colorado, we were excited about the opportunity. I was excited about the opportunity. I used to coach for the Denver Broncos, and we lived in Littleton, Colorado. And my two, Clint and Nolan, my middle and my youngest, they went to high school in Denver. And so Nolan, the youngest, has made Denver home. Okay, so I get a chance to really spend some quality time with him. And so, but anyhow, getting back to what you were saying. It's hard, to come in but reality's reality. Facts are facts. This is a 1-11 football team.
Yes.
A 1-11 football team. And, Coach Prime, he's not going to roll like that. And, we came in and he came in and he made an immediate impact. He let a lot of guys go, and that's hard to do, to tell somebody that they chose to go to the University of Colorado, but, letting them know we're going a different direction.
Right.
And, he took a lot of heat over that, coach. And, but you know what? At the end of the day, Coach Prime did what was best for the University of Colorado to win football games.
Yes. And I think about, the coaching staff, and I know your history, and y'all know kids are going to look at you. I've seen it, right? Because the way you coach and the way you do things. And, I look at Coach Prime, and, when he got there, I was like saying to myself, I'm like, how's it going to fit, But I know he's a great coach. And, but I never envisioned this. I don't think college football world envisioned, this turnaround this fast. But you guys are great at developing talent. Y'all talk the talk. I love the way Prime goes about it. It's just different, and it's fresh, and it's real.
Right.
but they don't understand the work you put in it behind the scenes and how y'all grind,
Right.
and the way y'all
Right.
talk and teach. I'm like enamored by it. Anytime I can, I'm watching the YouTube. Anytime y'all talk, I'm watching, and I know everybody else is watching,
Hey
but it's
Jay,
just
listen,
phenomenal.
you'll really appreciate this. Okay. The best thing Coach Prime did, we have an amazing staff.
Mhm.
Okay. We got a bunch of grown men who are experienced, who know
Yes.
exactly what they're doing. I mean, there's nobody, no young guys trying to figure it out. Okay.
Right.
Me, Charles Kelly, Sal
Yes.
Sinceri,
Wow.
our boys from Florida State days,
Yes.
and when you think about, Sean Lewis was a head coach and he's now running the offense. And, he's really put together a tremendous staff, Coach. And you know how important that is. And I'm going
Yes.
to tell you that this is the thing about Prime. Okay. Everybody sees social media and he's hip and he's cool and everything's that. But this is an old school football coach.
Oh, I know. Yes.
Old school.
Yes.
Okay. You remember this, Jay. I was sitting in the dining hall at Florida State and I was having lunch with Mickey Andrews.
Yes.
And I asked Mickey, I said, Mickey, who's the best player that you ever coached? And there have been some dogs go through Florida
ain't
State.
no doubt.
I mean, some real ones, right, Jay?
Yes.
And so without a doubt, he says Deion Sanders. I said, okay, let me take it a step further. Who was the toughest? Who worked the hardest? He said Deion Sanders. And I was like, wow,
Yes.
because, everybody just sees the flash.
Yeah.
Everybody just sees the go-go, and all that. And Prime is an old soul. He's a country boy from North Fort Myers Beach, Florida. And he said to me one time, Jay, and you appreciate this. He said to me, 90% of the time, I'm, Deion Sanders from North Fort Myers, Florida.
Yeah.
He said 10% of the time, I become this cat named Prime.
Mm-hmm.
He said, that's when I go do my thing. That's when I go make my money. That's when I go, and so he's, it's been a real pleasure for me, Jay, to work for him and work with him. He has no ego. He's a guy that you can relate to, that you can talk to. He's a very, very secure individual.
Yes.
And you know how about insecurity in our profession.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of guys now that
fear will get you. Yes. It'll make it hard to go to work. But I know one thing: when I watch y'all, you're having fun. I'm like, man, Lil Wayne, I'm like, that's amazing to me. Getting the people that y'all get around the program and the energy that you have. It's almost like one of them old school cookouts,
Right.
It's like everybody's running around, everybody's having fun. You got all these kids wearing shades and a big old hat. I mean, this is like the Beatles. I told you that. I sent you a text. I'm like, man, this is like, I got to find out every day, what are you guys over there doing in Colorado? And I think that's really cool. What you guys are doing and how you're taking college football by storm. I mean, but to think right now, when you guys came in, that you go in that first game and beat TCU, right? Mm-hmm. And then you guys will keep rolling right here. And I'm gonna tell you what, the other night was a dogfight,
Right.
And y'all got after it. I mean, those games are those games, and you guys stepped up to the plate, and it was a physical game now, and
no doubt, Coach.
though you've been a part of those type of games. But I wanted to ask you about Shedeur, his development. That takes a lot of confidence, and I know apple trees make apples. He got a little bit of that what his dad got, but I know that's not easy, playing under your dad, but he does it better than anybody I've ever seen.
Yeah. Jay, you know what? Shedeur Sanders is he's an amazing young man. He's a very grounded young man. I think that this is the thing that's Coach Prime is an amazing father. He spends quality time with his children, and he's got 4 children. 3 of them are playing sports at the University of Colorado. His daughter's a hooper. Okay. Wow. Bucky, his other son,
Yes.
is an influencer. I mean,
Mhm.
what he does with social media, he's the
He
one
does a phenomenal job.
But going back to Shedeur, he's got the Sanders blood in him. But I'm going to tell you what, this kid, he's a worker. He's an
Yes, he is.
amazing worker. He is diligent in working his craft,
Wow.
and wanting to be the best. And I tell you what, he's got an amazing mentor, Jay, in Tom Brady. Okay.
Oh,
Him
yes.
and Tom Brady communicate almost on a daily basis, and to have a resource like that, Coach,
Mhm.
at your fingertips,
Yes.
and he's talking through the game with the greatest quarterback to
Wow.
ever play the game,
Yes.
and then so you look at then his physical characteristics. He can spin that thing.
I
I
see
mean,
it.
he can layer it, Jay. He can drive it. The check downs. His accuracy is absolutely uncanny.
Mm.
And the deep ball. I mean, so this summer, the first week of practice, we had a media day, and I met with the media, and I said, guys, the first thing that we need to discuss is the fact that we have an elite quarterback.
Yes,
Okay.
you do.
And there's a bunch of people scoffed at me, Jay,
Mhm.
said, by the way, they say he ain't done it at the Power 5 level. And I said, nah, y'all are missing this thing, man. You don't understand. This is
Wow.
that dude. This is a guy that's going to perform the same way he did in the SWAC at Jackson State. He gonna do the same thing here at the University of Colorado. And Coach, he goes out, and I mean, absolutely, he's been lights out for 3 games.
Mhm.
I mean,
And he's the kind of quarterback, if I was playing back in my day, I'd love to play for now. I'd line up and I'd pass pro for him. I'd have a bloody nose. I'd get it done. I'd do whatever he told me to do because he was the first to pick his players up, to check on them, to bring energy. I mean, you gotta have that energy on the field, as you know. And he's a field general. That 2-point conversion, and I mean, it's just without. It's like just right now, you guys are ready, know what to do, and you guys have done a phenomenal job. I know about the flash, I know about all that stuff, but when you look at the product on the field, the way you guys play, the way you pursue the ball on defense, the way you play offensively, the way guys finish plays, that shows the coaching staff and what you guys got. And I'm telling you right now, you guys are on your way, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm watching it every day, man, and I'm just excited. I'm excited for you guys that, and what you're bringing in college football is changing the game. It's a game changer.
Jay, listen now. I'm going to tell you what now. So this is the thing. We haven't made a whole lot of friends out there. We're going to get everybody's best shot. Okay.
Yes,
we got Colorado State's best shot. We got TCU's Nebraska. This week we go on the road to Oregon.
Oh,
okay?
yeah.
We taking the show on the road to Oregon. The rubber meets the road. It's going to be a heck of a game. Then we come back from Oregon, Jay, and we play USC. We got SC. Okay, home. So, we just got to stay locked in, stay focused, stay on the grind. I mean, win the day. The day. We have to win the day if we're going to win on Saturday.
Bro, you know what? You got me hyped up, man. I play for you. If you just said, Jay, you got 2 more plays, I give it to you, bro. I tell you what, man. You bring that juice, man. You know what? You ain't got to convince me. I see it on tape. I see it in you guys, and y'all got a great coaching staff of guys who know how to coach ball, real ball guys, and I'm just excited for it, man. So. We're going to close it up. We don't get much time. I can talk to you for about 3 hours, man, about football.
Absolutely.
And we do. But I appreciate you hopping on here. I know you guys on Mountain Time. I had to count back. I got this Tennessee education. I had to count it up. But thank you so much for hopping on, Coach Brewster. And Believe in Tennessee, guys, we'll be on later on this week, guys. But this is a treat, guys. And just happy for you guys and what y'all doing. And hey, guys, we'll be on later this week to talk about UT San Antonio and how we get better and lick our wounds from the Florida Gators. We'll talk to you soon.
Take care, Jay.
Thank you, man.
Love you, brother. Love you, man.